Welcome back. Previously, we walked through the AdOps inventory and targeting guide. In this lesson, we will be exploring the DFP interface and the most commonly used buttons within the platform. Once logged into DFP, you will be on the Home tab. I recommend coming to the Delivery section, as this is where you will spend most of your time, and bookmarking this page. Once inside this Delivery section, you can first talk about the Orders tab over here on the left-hand side. This will allow you to filter all campaigns that you have created or that you're working on from ones that are delivering to ending soon, that are waiting to start to deliver and are in the ready phase, or even draft and inactive. It's just an easy way to help you organize your page and how you want to view it. Next is the New Orders button. You will use this a lot to create new orders. It's important to note that although DFP calls them orders, they are the same thing as a campaign within Cargo Marketplace, so they're kind of used interchangeably, but mean the same thing. The Check Inventory tab, you can check forecasting to see if the impressions that you need to deliver are going to be available within the time frame that you've sent. This is where you can search orders to help you quickly find the one you're looking for, such as our test account, app string, and boom, here it is. This campaign has not been approved and needs a creative. It shows us we have 2 line items within draft, as well as all of our campaign detail information here. So once we click inside this is where you'll spend most of your time in DFP is going to be within the orders themselves. Next, this approve button. Once you have created all of your line items that you know you can make, you will hit the approve button, and this is going to approve the campaign as a whole, as well as reserve the inventory for your line items. Next is the new line item button, similar to the new order button. This will help you create a new line item. It's pretty self-explanatory. More actions. You have buttons within here to copy line items without creative, copy the order without creative, anything you can think of to help expedite process and make things go faster. This export order button will export an entire spreadsheet with all of your campaign details, including granular details such as targeting and DMAs and all of that. This run report button, this is where you will go into pull reports within DFP. We will have a module on that forthcoming. Next are the line item creative and settings tabs. The line items obviously will show you all of your current line items, what state they're in, the type of line item, their priorities, and any other campaign details you need to know in quick hand. The next is the creatives tab. We don't have any currently in here, but this will show you what creatives are running, if they're active, their flight dates, anything you need to know about those. And finally, the settings tab. This is your order settings. So if after you've created the order initially, you need to go back and add new labels because some targeting was added, or the campaign name was adjusted, you can make those changes within here. Pretty easy to just resave it. And finally, we can come back up to our line items tab and take a look at these buttons. These will help you bulk edit, pause, resume line items. So if I wanted to, if these were live and I wanted to pause them all at one time, I can just hit this button without having to go one by one. Same with the resume factor. If they were all paused and I needed to resume them, this is an easy way to do so. If I wanted to quickly add existing creative within the system to this line here, I would be able to do so with this button. And then finally, more actions. Again, this will help me duplicate lines very quickly if I need to do so, as well as archive them if they are over with. Your filters tab, this will allow you to organize the way you want your campaign to be viewed, exclude and exclude certain lines in case you needed to narrow it down. Similar to how this orders side tab here functions, this allows you to organize your view as you need it necessary. And you can add as many filters as you need over here by clicking the plus and minus buttons. Again, the search bar, you can also search your line items to find what you need much more quickly. And then up here are your metrics. So it'll show you impressions ran for the entire campaign, your clicks, your CTR. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. Now we can take a look at the inventory and reports tabs. The inventory tab is something we use to create presets, add in new publishers, new sites, something that we won't use on a day-to-day basis too often, but it's good to know that's what it's here for. Reports, this is used by everyone to generate reports, whether it's ongoing reports that we receive daily or just regular things you need to pull. When you hit new report, it will give you all your dimensions and metrics that you can pull. So you have that availability there. And that is it for the most commonly used buttons in navigating DFP that we use on a daily basis. We will go more in depth with a lot of these buttons and what they do and how to use them throughout this training process.